Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to the Circle Track Warehouse Truck Series and their regular season finale and the cut off to the chase will be happening here tonight as well. We get ready to go. We got qualifying underway. Brandon Holder out front. Ryan Campbell right there in second. Lockwood Gardner and Pelican right there in fifth. Trey Gowing and Devin John. Jeremiah Vincent, one of the ones that was on the bubble right there in ninth. Josh Hill, Brett Summers, Matthew Highmore, Ruben Phillips, him and Michael Newman. Right now, the 14 cars are showing up here tonight. And let's take a look. Coming into tonight, points with the drop week as they came into the night, and you can see right there was Nick Gardner, Trey Galligan, Brent Butler, Jeremiah Vincent, all of them pretty close together right at the moment. What is interesting, Brent Butler is not here tonight. So with him not being here right now, that would pretty much guarantee that Jeremiah Vincent would take that 10th spot. Also not here, Alexander Pelican is not here tonight, but he had enough of a cushion. Should be okay points wise. So that battle right there behind Brent Butler, that's going to be the question. Devin Sanchez, now they're 44 points back, about 42 off of Jeremiah. So as long as Jeremiah stays in contact, he should be good. But the question is going to become, now as we look at this, can someone outside of that top 10 like a Chris Lockwood get a win here tonight, locking himself in the playoffs here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway? We got 5 minutes of practice left here in the Circle Track Warehouse Truck Series 5 minutes of qualifying left here, and then we will get ready to go for 200 laps here tonight. Going to be very, very interesting, I must say, here tonight from Bristol. And let's get a word with a couple of the guys here. Get ready to go here for this lapper. Let's get Nick Gardner. Let's grab Nick up here. Hey Nick, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a moment to talk, buddy? There. But we'll get ready to go in a moment. Brandon Holder right now on the pole. Ryan Campbell setting P2. Chris Lockwood there in third. Nick Gardner fourth. Anthony Pelican fifth. Now Anthony is also locked into the playoffs. You'll see that with a green bubble around his name. Unfortunately, it's not working for him in particular tonight, but keep in mind he is locked in. One of the first ones up there that is not Chris Lockwood. He's got a shot to be an upsetter here tonight. Out here, get a win and lock himself in. We get ready to go here in just a moment for 2 laps here tonight. Keep in mind, 200 laps here this evening. Stage break at 55 and 110 here tonight for this 200 lapper at Bristol Motor Speedway. Of course, then we head off to Talladega Super Speedway in Kentucky to round out the round of 10. Then we're going to head down into Iowa and Rockingham. And then the final race and the championship round over at home at Miami Speedway later on this year. 2 minutes left in the qualifying order tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway. Again, 2 minutes left. Get your time in to get ready to go for 200 laps tonight at Thunder Valley. What does it mean, 200 laps at Thunder Valley? Well, it should be very what happens here tonight. You know, anything and everything is possible here tonight. we go. 2 minutes and 7 seconds left in the qualifying for tonight. And it looks like, if nothing changes, Brandon Holder is going to be the guy starting on pole here this evening. As my noise gate off, hang on just a second. Let's see. Let's fix the noise gate. Alright, that should be much better here. Sorry about that, guys. Had the noise gate kind of messed around from another thing I was doing earlier today. But we'll get ready to go nevertheless. And again, folks, we're missing a couple of trucks, but still going to be a good race. You see Lyle showing up there in the 70. And what will be very, very interesting here tonight, like I said, we'll give it one more look before we get going, is the playoff picture with Brent Butler not here yet, with about 49 seconds left in the practice set, or in the qualifying session. So it does not look like Brent Butler's going to make this race, and by default it's going to move Jeremiah Vincent. You might as well move Brent down out of the playoffs and Jeremiah up into that final spot. Is it better now there, Dustin? So, as we get ready to roll once again, here we go. Timing is out on qualifying here tonight. We're going to get them gridded up, get them ready to roll again for 200 laps here tonight. Who is going to make the playoffs? We're about to find out. Let's take a look at your starting grid right now. Locked into the playoffs, you got Brandon Holder. Always will pop up for you next week once they're officially locked in. We know Brandon Holder up there, Ryan Campbell alongside. Lockwood trying to fight his way in. Gardner there in fourth. Anthony Pelican already locked in. Gallaudet came into the playoffs tonight, not locked in, but in a good points position otherwise. Devin Sanchez, John back there in the 12 trying to come up with something. Starting from row 5, Jeremiah Vincent, Josh Hill. Row 11, Brent Summers and Matthew Highmore. Row number 7, Ruben Phillips and Tim. Row number 8, Michael Newman alongside of Lyle. And that will round out the 16 truck field here tonight from Bristol Motor Speedway. And this 200 lapper here tonight, the Dialed In Racing League. Boy, oh boy, and you can't keep looking at the point standings there. I'm going to take them away now as we get ready to go. Meant to go ahead and do that, but there you go. That's going to be your field here tonight. Playoffs should be a lot of fun here this evening. Who will make it in at Thunder Valley tonight? So here we go, getting them fired up from Thunder Valley for 200 laps here tonight. That's going to be the fun part all evening long, is who is going to make into the chase. Will we have somebody get up there, get a win, shake everything up? Will some of the regulars like a Ryan Campbell, Brandon Holder stay up front, dominate, and come away with yet another win heading into Talladega next week? That's what we're about to find out. They'll roll them off side by side here in just a moment behind the iRacing pace truck. Here we go at Bristol Motor Speedway. The field will come up onto the high banks into turn 1. Get this one underway. I truly don't know what to expect here tonight. It should be a lot of fun. As the field pacing down the back straightaway once again. Lockwood right there, Gardner, Pelican up there. Gallaudet there in the 49. That's the last of the cars that turned a lap in qualifying. Jeremiah Vincent, taking a look at him right there in the 16. Came into the night on the outside of the 10. Everything the way it's playing out, he seems to be in a very good spot here to get himself into the playoffs here tonight. Here we go, coming through. Just a moment. Get this underway. Pace car is off. Let's go racing at
Green flag,
Valley.
green flag.
Brian Campbell up front brings them down. Green flag in the air, and we are way underway. Valley did not end up with this one. You see the 32 feet work your way automatically. Mr. Holder, here at it, the lead.
Caution, yellow flag.
He's already lost his game. We got trouble back in the pack already, and it's Lockwood. And yellow is out. And Lockwood, one of the ones that is in trouble early on. What happened here to Chris Lockwood in that Ford F-150? Lockwood in the 84. Just down there on the bottom. Truck's going to come around. Smoking tires and everything. First caution of the night. Early on up the racetrack. Nowhere for a couple of trucks to go. And that's the problem here at a place like Bristol. Nowhere to go. That car got launched. Wow. Jeremiah Vincent sneaking through. Lockwood, though, ended up in a big ride. And he's actually going to retire from this event. You see Vincent down there on the apron. Jeremiah sneaking through. So up front, common side, Brandon Holder, Ryan Campbell, your top two here so far. See Vincent back there trying to find his way into the playoffs. Phillips already locked in, but he would be out in this event. So right now in front you see it, Holder, Campbell, Nick Gardner right there came in on points in a great spot. Pelican also locked in. So a lot of the guys that aren't locked in are staying up near the front right now. Not really dropping back that much here, so they're doing a good job. Just keeping it going at the moment. So the first yellow early on tonight here at Bristol Motor Speedway, and again we'll get ready to go back green in just a moment. 6 laps on the board. Up front, Brandon Holder, the driver of that 32 Ford F-150, leads the way here at Bristol right now. 5 of 200 complete. Got a long way to go, but definitely didn't take long for that first caution flag to wave here at Thunder Valley. Campbell and Gardner, your top 3. 2 trucks in the top 3 right now. Ryan Campbell up there in second. Holder with the lead. Campbell P2. Gallaudet P at number 4 right now behind Gardner. So Gallaudet having a good run tonight. Anthony Pelican in the 99, setting in 5th. Devin Sanchez there in 6th. 6 laps complete of the 200 here from Bristol. As we'll get ready to go all back in just one moment with Holder out in front of the field. We should be seeing the 1 to go this time by from the iRacing flag stand. And we do. Holder and Campbell still getting doubled back up. We'll get ready to go back and bring their flag racing here at Thunder Valley here tonight. Holder and Campbell, your front row. Everyone ready to go again. 7 of 200 complete here tonight from Thunder Valley. Brandon Holder, Ryan Campbell. Front row, BK Paints machine on the bottom, BK Paints machine on the top side. And we're going to get ready to roll once again. Lap number 8 on the board this time by Gallaudet
green, green.
and Gardner there as well. Green flag back in the air. We're back underway here at Bristol. Taking a slider right here to Pelican. Pelican on the bottom. Pretty Gallaudet right now. Turn number 2, and he's trying to make the bottom work. That's the thing here, Bristol. Top lane. What a night it has been here at Bristol. 16 of 200 complete here tonight. Up in a front, you have some great trucks. You got Gallaudet right there, and you expect somebody like a Gallaudet, Trey Gallaudet, man, if he can get himself oriented through the playoffs that's coming up, he's got a good shot at a title in the 99 truck. Another one of those that you have to believe could possibly be a contender for the playoffs here tonight and going forward. Man, these guys that are up front, they're showing you why they're going to be in the playoffs come next week, because that is where they tend to run. And the same right here on cutoff night. Devin Sanchez right here in the 56 runs in 6th. Michael Newman in 7th. Jeremiah Vincent in 8th. Jeremiah Vincent right there in that number 16 right at the moment. Another one of those trucks you got to look at and say, man, he's a smooth driver. He needs things to go his way here tonight to get himself up there into the playoffs at the end of 200 laps. And what's going to happen here a little, everybody already starting to get spread out. You see Jeremiah in the 8th. Highmore in 9th with Hill behind him. And everybody hanging on right now. 23 of 200 laps complete here at Bristol Motor Speedway. We got a long way to go. 44 on the... we should be stayed at around lap number... I believe we're going to go 50 here. And Ryan Campbell in 2nd, so a little ways to go, but everybody kind of in line, just up by the wall, taking care of their equipment right now. Not much else they can do. Holder, Campbell out front, Gardner in 3rd, Pelican in 4th, Gallaudet in 5th. That's your top 5. Sanchez in 6th. And these guys up front just kind of riding right now. 25 of 200 in the books. So 25 of 200 complete. You see Gallaudet a little bit of a mistake. Devin Sanchez trying to jump underneath. Can't do it right now. We'll roll back down the front straightaway once again. On board with Devin Sanchez trying to hop in line behind the 49. It will stay right there. And again, folks, everybody doing a good job keeping it green. Green and green. Hopping up near Ryan Campbell. Here is Campbell into 8th and 2nd, starting to come up on some lap traffic. for the moment here at Bristol. They're going to lap around the 12 machine of John. He will go one lap down. Next truck to go a lap down. That'll be the 7 of Summers. So nothing they can really do. Just let the trucks ride by on the top side. All you can really do when they've got that much momentum coming behind you. Just kind of pull over and let them go. Lyle in the 70. Josh Hill in 10th in the 88. Highmore in 9th. But up front, Brandon Holder, who may be one of my picks along with Campbell, favorites going into the playoffs. They're leading the way off of turn number 2 right now. Just shy of 31 on the board. So just shy of 31 on the board here tonight from Bristol Motor Speedway. Folks, we're about 20 laps away from our first stage break of the night, scheduled around lap 50 here to slow them down for the first stage of the evening. So, and keep in mind, at the end of the stage, top 10 in points, they're going to get stage points. Jeremiah Vincent right there in 8th. As long as he runs where he's at, pretty much guaranteeing himself a bounce into the playoffs here starting next week. And I tell you what, even if you're one of these lower seed trucks coming into the playoffs, you go to Talladega, you get a win there, locks yourself into the next round. It can happen, because it happened for me much the same way in another league, to where I was a low seed entry, but I came in there, won when I needed to, moved myself to another round, and what do you know, I ended up third in the championship just by moving through rounds. And that's what you need to do if you're going to go win one of these championships, as hard as they are to get, especially at a place like Circle Track Warehouse Truck Series. Man, oh man, this is so much fun. 36 complete of the 200 here tonight. What a night it has been so far. Brandon Holder out front. He's getting ready to put that 88 truck of Josh Hill one lap down. There you go. Hill going a lap down now. That is going to lead so far 10 trucks on the lead lap. Lyle being the next one to go one lap down in the 70 with Matthew Highmore up there in front of him at 9th. There's Highmore in that Jags number 9 machine. 37 of 200 laps complete here tonight. Nearing the end of stage number 1. The 7 truck way off the pace down there. He's just trying to get out of everybody's way. And here comes trucks behind him. He's just got to be Brett Summers there. Just got to be mindful of where everyone's at. Get down out of the way here. Because Brandon Holder and those guys are coming. Here comes the race leaders now. You see how much faster they are on board with Holder running that top side and taking a look right up next to the wall as they'll all go to the top lane here. 40 complete, folks, coming up on stage break number 1. And so far, pure dominance out of Campbell and Holder up at the front. Both these trucks boot scooting and boogieing away from pretty much everyone else on the racetrack. Holder topside, here goes Campbell by. Anthony Pelican, Nick Gardner back here. Gardner having a good run also in the 27 F-150. Good run for him, that number 27 machine right now, right around the top side. So 43 on the board for that Ford F-150 of Nick Gardner. 43 of 200 laps complete. Here Matthew Highmore in the 9 going a lap down. 44 on the board. Brandon Holder out in the front. Holder out in front of Campbell. Down the back straightaway once again. Again, looking at the stage break around lap 50. So roughly 5 laps away from getting the first stage of the night in the books. And it's been Holder, Campbell, Gardner, your top 3, virtually all of stage 1. Trying to look for a battle around the racetrack. Jeremiah Vincent right there, nearly getting ready to go a lap down. He's just trying to hold on till lap 50, but it's not going to do him any good, so he's just going to hope that he'll be the first car one lap down to get that lucky dog. As the leaders are going to come to his outside, there you go. And Jeremiah one lap down. Next truck to go lap down is Lyle in the 70. Will they get there before the caution flag flies? That's going to be the question. I mean, these trucks up front are just so wicked fast here this evening. 48 on the board. The gap back to Holder is still pretty good, so it looks like when all this cycles out, it will be Mr. Vincent getting that lucky dog if it stays where it's at right now. Holder out front, the BK paints number 32, the 8 of Ryan Campbell right there in second. So right now 49 of 200 laps complete here tonight. 50 on the board, getting ready to put the yellow out for the end of stage number 1. Stage 1 going through like a rocket ship here tonight, actually. Just kind of good to see that. 51 of 200 complete. You see Campbell right there in a second right now. Man, it's been a fight all night. Excuse me, 55, not 50. My apologies. So we still got a couple of laps. So that's going to be questionable if they put any more trucks a lap down or not. Got another lap or so here. See Lyle right there in the 70. Right behind Gallaudet would be the next truck on the lead lap he would be battling. So Lyle right there in 8th. And right now he's, what, 15 seconds off the pace. And here comes the leaders. And it's going to be close if Lyle can hang on. He'll up the racetrack. He'll go 2 laps down. 1 lap to go. And Jeremiah Vincent just hoping that Lyle can hang on. And that should about do it here. 55 this time by. Caution flag looking to come out as they come through the corner once again. Brandon Holder going to take stage 1. 56 on the board. And that would do it for this first stage. And we'll wait on the admins there to display the caution. But Brandon Holder out front, kind of dominating, and there it is. That first stage. Give it to Brandon Holder. Everybody will come down, take 4 fresh tires and fuel on these trucks here at the end of stage number 1. With Holder, Campbell, Gardner, your top 3. Great run there by Brandon Holder through the first stage. Get stage number 1. Well, we'll get them on pit road. 4 fresh tires and fuel in just a moment. And everybody will get ready to come back out and continue running here for stage number 2. Again, stage 2, we're going to run them all the way up to lap 110 before that second stage comes to an end. Jeremiah Vincent did get the lucky dog. He'll get back on the lead lap. Meanwhile, everybody else to pit road for 4 fresh tires. So everybody on pit road. And folks, I'm going to step away from the booth for just a moment. And when we come back, we'll talk to our stage 1 winners in just one moment. Alrighty, folks, back here with you. As everybody comes off pit road, we'll get ready for stage 2 here in just a moment. Let's grab Mr. Nick if we can right quick before we go back green. Hey Nick, really quick, I know you're getting ready to go back to green, but good first stage there, buddy. Alrighty, man, maybe you can get up there and do something with the two in front of you here. And 4, buddy. Well, best of luck. Alright, there we go. Getting ready to go back green here for the end of stage number, or the beginning of stage 2 here. Here we go. Truck's out of turn number 4. We're going to get stage number 2. Nope. We're going to put the lights back on. Not quite ready to go. So we'll have to bring them around again. Do it again here. And folks, we've already burnt 61 laps here tonight. We've been on a tear. Only one caution during stage number 1. Very quick first stage of this one. Burning through these laps in a hurry. It's going to be the 32 up front with the 8 for a restart. Then behind them the 99. And Gardner right there as well in the 27. That's going to be the next 2 for this restart here at lap 63.
Green.
Lap number 63, and we are green. Everybody back up to speed once again. Up front, battle for the race lead. Here comes the 8. The 8 trying to come up with something. They're going to be side by side. Ooh, sideways goes the 8. He's going to lose a ton of time. Got a little bit free down there on pit road, Ryan Campbell. And he is going to drop, and yellow is out. And we'll go back and take a look at what happened to Mr. Ryan Campbell. Just come down here into the corner, trying to get all he can get on the bottom lane. And watch his truck just step out with him. It steps out, and so does Sanchez behind him. Caution comes out for Sanchez. Heel got collected up in the incident behind Campbell. And that will be the second caution of the night for an incident other than a stage break. Sanchez just going around there in the 56 Toyota Rowdy Energy Machine. And up the racetrack he goes. And take a look as the truck heads straight for a while. And watch a while. Big move to the outside. Heel turns the car down on the bottom. Smacks the inside. But that's going to do it right there. 66 on the board. You see the yellow flag wave. And we're back under caution. Man, oh man, I got to give it to Ryan Campbell. He sent it off into the corner. Everything he can do. And actually, if we can, we're going to ride on board with Campbell here for this. Because he sent it. And I mean, he sent that thing hard as he could. When he makes this move right here, and that truck just turns completely sideways, man, I've got to say, he was doing everything he could. Let's hop on board. This is the previous restart. So we're going to hop on board here for this previous restart. So you see they go to green here. He's on the inside. He's got that inside row, and watch him. He's really driving the truck in deep, trying to do everything he can to get around that 32 while he can on the bottom. Again, you need the fresh tires, and just watch his truck step out with him. And what a great job he did just to grab a hold of it and get it back under him. And then, of course, the yellow flags for the incident behind him. But great job nonetheless for him not to get into that inside wall as that truck went sideways with him. So Ryan Campbell back there to 6th. Yellow flag back out on the racetrack. Brandon Holder leading this thing right now. So, just waiting on the restart as we're 68 laps into this one tonight. Hey, Josh Medlock down there in the chat. How you doing, buddy? What are you talking about, the Monster Mile? This is Bristol. Of course, it's very similar to the Monster Mile. As we get ready to go once again, 70 on the board. Holder up there, Pelican. You see Gallaudet came in tonight. From what I'm seeing, folks, the playoff standings, I don't expect them to change much here tonight unless one of these trucks back there in the back can get up here and get a win. That's the only way it's going to kind of change. But here we go. 70 laps on the board. Of course, Josh Medlock from over at Max Speed TV getting ready to go back green once again. 70 on the board this time by Holder out front. Great job, great jump for Brandon Holder. Everybody to the top. Pelican to second. Trey Gallaudet in third. Nick Gardner in fourth. Ryan Campbell right now back to fifth in this run right now. Now, here's the thing. Can Campbell work back through the pack after that truck getting away from him like it did on that last restart? Everybody back to their comfort zone up near the wall. Pretty much a one groove racetrack right now up by the fence. Everybody up by the fence. 72 at 200 complete. Gallaudet, Campbell, Gardner, all the guys up front. 72 complete here tonight of 200. Moves coming behind them. There goes Devin Sanchez right back here as well. We got one truck trying to bottom again. It's Campbell sticking his nose right back down there to the inside of Gardner. But we've seen that truck not get along with that inside line earlier tonight. And I just don't think this place has two lanes in it right now. I think it's going to be all single file by the wall. Gardner trying to shoot it to the bottom to come up with something. Can't do it. He'll fall right back. Trucks appear to be just too loose on that inside lane to get anything done, which is really forcing a single file situation up by the wall right now. Ooh, Campbell outside wall. He gets a piece of it. He'll gather that truck back up and does a great job doing just that. He'll gather that Chevrolet back underneath of him. Brandon Holder out in front, still continuing to lead here tonight. So everybody back single file. Anthony Pelican working his way into second up near the wall. Another one of these trucks that's been good all year. Continuing to do just like that with Trey Gallaudet and Ryan Campbell right there behind them. Starting to kind of all accordion back together. Michael Newman right there in the 21. First truck that could really shake things up tonight is this 21 machine of Newman. If Newman can get up there to Campbell, maybe make something happen. Newman's really going to have to make some moves here. Gallaudet holding up Campbell a little bit. Campbell back to the bottom. We've seen that truck not like this inside so far. He's going to try. Excuse me, folks. He's going to try it. Nope, can't do it. He's still just not enough momentum down there. He tries to get back to the top. The 21 feels. Gap filled by the 21 truck of Michael Newman. So gap filled by Gallaudet, Newman, Campbell, all up here together. Looking for a gap fill right here. Can't do it now. Campbell fills the gap. He'll get back into the line on the top of the racetrack. And we're back to the little bit of a line around the top that we've got going on. Holder is kind of checked out here. He's going to be 1.1 over Pelican and Gallaudet and Campbell. Newman back here. Michael Newman in the 21. Trying to come up with something as well. Can't do it. Newman doing anything and everything at this point to try to get himself into the playoffs. And Ryan Campbell right there in the 8. Right there as well behind the 49. Newman still trying to come up with something. Jeremiah Vincent there is heel on pit road. We now have 10 trucks running here at lap 85 here at Bristol. And Brandon Holder up in front, pulling away here tonight. And boy, what a show they have put on. Anthony Pelican, Trey Gallaudet, Ryan Campbell, the 21 truck of Michael Newman, right there in P4. Nick Gardner right there in 5th or 6th in the 27. Nick having a smooth run, well on his way to a playoff spot as well. And so a good run there for him. And that's all you've got to do really if you're one of these drivers here tonight, is just have a smooth run. Don't make any mistakes on board here with Nick up near the wall. And again, everybody using that top lane. Just everybody right up there near the fence. Really crazy how close they're getting to that outside wall. Lap after lap. Holder out front, big gap. A little bit of a battle here now by Campbell again. Ryan Campbell trying to fight back to the inside. But nothing doing, and it's time after time we've seen this, guys. These trucks just cannot do anything on the bottom. It's kind of weird to watch Campbell trying to do it, but even though it's a shorter way around, they just don't have the grip in those tires to make it work. And it's got to be aggravating for Campbell, right? He's down there on the inside. Car around, back straight away. That's going to be a caution, I believe. I've seen a car dive out of line, and there it is. Yellow is out, and it's Nick Gardner in that Ford that got into trouble. Caution out here at lap 92. Go take a look at it here. Oh, just got to win around. Yep. Wow. One more look at it. Did the truck just get free on him? I believe that truck just got a little free. He's right there in front of the 56. Truck just, he got a little free, had to lift, and nowhere for Sanchez to go. Right in the back grill bumper of that 27 Circle Track Warehouse truck, and yellow back out. 94 of 100 complete. We're back under caution once again. Well, unfortunate there. But with 94 of 200 laps complete here tonight, coming up on halfway here this evening. So halfway is going to be here as we get ready to roll once again. Brandon Holder up in the front. Anthony Pelican in second. Right now, as we close in on what's going to be the second stage of this one, and we take a look back over here as we get ready to go. Lap 110 in roughly 15 laps from now. That'll be the end of stage number 2. And then, of course, next week we're off to Alabama, Talladega Super Speedway for the first round of the chase. That's going to be January the 4th as we roll into Talladega Super Speedway. Lights still on the iRacing pace car. And you see the lights still on right there down the front straightaway, 96 on the board. And then, of course, January the 11th is Kentucky Motor Speedway. Iowa Speedway on January the 18th. January the 25th, we go to Rockingham. And then, on February the 1st, the end of the season here for season number 3 on February the 1st. That's February the 1st, folks. We will be ending this one. What a year it has been. Everything from Daytona to Nashville, Martinsville. We went to North Wilkesboro earlier in the year. And we went to the road course at Daytona. Just a wide variety of tracks we have tackled over the year. And we're going to get ready to turn the lights off on the pace car once again. And Holder will bring them down in that BK Paints number 32 machine to get them back green for the final run of stage number 2. So everybody slowed back down once again for that incident with Nick Gardner. They're in 7th. And again, this race been a high line race all night. These trucks been up near the wall. Nobody able to really run the bottom successfully. We've seen trucks try get loose and wreck down there. And now we are back to green. Sorry about that. The overlay got behind. I do apologize, but we are back to green. And it's Brandon Holder out front. Ryan Campbell, Anthony Pelican. As we're going to fight through. Campbell still trying to fight back forward. He got that high side restart. Made up a spot. Back to third. Now 99 on the board. Again, he tries to go to the bottom. Nothing doing there. As we're roughly 10 laps away from the end of stage 2. And Ryan Campbell trying to make up ground. He got sideways earlier. And lap 100 going on the board with Brandon Holder out in front. Holder out in front. Pelican, Campbell, everybody right there. Great job. 101 of 200 complete. Campbell back here. Gallaudet, Trey Gallaudet fighting through with the 21 underneath of him. Gallaudet will give the spot up to that 21 truck of Michael Newman. 102 of 200 laps complete. Brandon Holder out in front. The Circle Track Warehouse Truck Series 103 on the board. Closing in on the end of stage number 2 tonight. Anthony Pelican sitting there in second. Nick Gardner in third. There is that Chevrolet of Ryan Campbell still desperately trying to do something side by side. And you see trucks all over Michael Newman right here. Ryan Campbell, the 99 of Pelican right there in front of him. 105 to complete. We're going to be 5 laps away from the end of stage number 2. And it'll be 2 straight for Holder out front as far as stages here tonight at Bristol. 106 laps complete. I hate to say it, folks, but I think it's about time to get the broom out for Brandon Holder, because he's going to sweep this thing here tonight. I'm pretty sure. Holder well on his way with that truck out front. That number 32 of Brandon Holder came into the night and just has dominated this one all evening. Gardner looking to the bottom though. Look at Gardner late in stage number 2. Nick Gardner, he's going to draw even with Brandon Holder. We might have to put that broom away for a little bit, because here comes Nick Gardner to the inside. Fighting alongside, look at Nick Gardner. He'll pull dead even. He'll be your race leader that time by. And look at this. Nick Gardner on fresher tires after that spin is going to move that truck to the race lead out of turn number 4 at 110. 1 lap to go. And it's Nick Gardner out front. And Nick Gardner going to take stage 2 away from Brandon Holder. Now Brandon's starting to slide back. Michael Newman underneath of him. Checkered flag out for Nick Gardner. No broom is going to get brought out tonight for Holder, as a Gardner will take stage number 2 and put that one in the books for himself here tonight at Bristol. So great job for Nick Gardner. Wow. Fresh tires matter. He was able to make that inside work. Now the question is, he's got 16, 17 laps on those tires. Does he come back down, take another set, and kind of get back on the same strategy as everyone else here at the end of stage 2? Because we know all these guys will come down the pit road here to end the stage. And what has been a really interesting race all night long. 112 of 200 laps complete here tonight. We'll head to pit road once again. Folks, I'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll handle the pit stops and get ready for the start of the final stage here tonight at Bristol. Alrighty, everybody, getting ready to go back green. Nick Gardner electing not to stop here. So he's going to be on a bit older tires when this field comes back to green flag racing. Here at lap 116 at Bristol Motor Speedway. Can Nick Gardner hold on them older tires? In that circle track warehouse number 27, green flag back in the air. We're back underway at Bristol. Everybody immediately back in line, but look at Pelican immediately taking advantage of those fresh tires, able to get around. And Nick Gardner going to be a setting duck here. Anthony Pelican out in front, not Alexander, excuse me, it's Anthony out front, Gardner in second. One truck out of shape back here down the front straightaway. But everyone's still rolling. Ryan Campbell back here in sixth, still trying to make up some ground. Had that mistake earlier that cost him some track position, has never really made it all back yet. Still trying to do the exact same thing as earlier, and that's trying to get as much back as possible. Pelican out front right now. Nick Gardner, Brandon Holder from third. Holder to the bottom of Nick Gardner there for second, trying to get back up there to the race lead. Again, he lost that stage because of Gardner having fresher tires. And now Gardner back to the top side of Holder holding on to the inside. And we know that these trucks don't like the bottom that well, and this is the first time we really had to see Brandon Holder venture to the bottom, and his truck is along with everyone else is not liking it, and he's going to lose it. Holder into the inside wall, locks it down, and caution is out. We just got done talking about how these trucks did not like the bottom, and Holder is going to be the latest victim of the inside line here at Bristol tonight. And we have talked about it. These trucks do not like being down there. Very, very easy to get yourself in trouble when you try to make it work down there. These trucks just do not at all like it. So caution back out on the racetrack once again. $124 of 200 laps complete here tonight. The 124 of 200 complete, back under caution once again. So we'll back out here. Man, oh man, just incident after incident here as we get ready to line them back up again. Everybody will get ready to come back to green once again. Holder on pit road, Pelican out in front. That's Anthony Pelican leading the way. So that is Anthony Pelican out in front. Again, 125 to 200 complete here tonight. $126 on the board as we're closing into about 70 laps to go. And we'll get ready to go back green at Bristol once again. A track position being the name of the game here tonight. Each and every time it proves itself over and over again. Track position, track position, track position. That's what they're going to be talking about at the end of this one as we go to 127 of 200 on the board. The truck's out of turn 4. Light's going to go off on the iRacing pace car again, and we'll get them back underway at lap 128, this time by of the 200 scheduled here at Bristol. The talk of the night has been track position, and it's what has made this night so interesting as we're side by side once again. Lap 128 this time by. .128 on the board. Here we go. It's going to be Pelican alongside Gallaudet for the restart. Green flag back in the air, and great restart for Anthony Pelican. Here comes Ryan Campbell. He's got the outside restart. He's going to move him back to second. Good move for him. He'll go back to P2 right now. Everybody else will fall back. Gardner back here again on those bit fresher tires now as he's back on fresh tires. Came down pit road that time by with that caution. Brandon Holder back here trying to make up some ground as well. 130 on the board this time by. He'll jump around Lyle right here. And he indeed will get around Lyle here. 130 on the board. .130 of 200 laps complete here tonight. Alright, back again here, folks. 132 of 200 laps complete here tonight. Anthony Pelican leads the way. Ryan Campbell out in second. Trey Gallaudet in third. These guys checking away everybody to the top lane. And Mr. Josh Medlock, if you're still here, maybe watching, you can kind of attest to this too. When they resurfaced at Bristol and did this new track conversion to Bristol, it is definitely now a top lane racetrack. Pretty much one behind the other around the top. 135 of 200 complete here tonight. Top sign here at Bristol is going to be Anthony Pelican, continuing to lead with Ryan Campbell right there in second. Gallaudet in third. Trey Gallaudet hanging on to that third place in that number 49 with Michael Newman right there behind him in the 21. Devin Sanchez and Mr. Nick Gardner going at it. Nice little battle with Brandon Holder peeking his nose up into it. He'll go to the top and makes it work here. Great move there once again. 138 complete here tonight of the 200 with Anthony Pelican out front. Pelican trying to hold off Campbell and Gallaudet, and right now those three checking out the 21 truck of Mr. Newman. First truck that's not in the playoffs. Right there in the mix inside the top five, trying to really mix things up here tonight. Really the only shot he's got to get in the playoffs is to get up there and get a win, and he is right there in the top four. Michael Newman really trying to mix things up here. If he can just get there, that's going to be the question. Track position so hard to gain for this number 21 truck as they fight through right now. On the back bumper of Gallaudet, nearly getting into the back of Gallaudet right there, trying to look for a way around. He's actually going to get up here and nearly nudge him again. He's got to do it in a hurry. I think he's thinking, if I can get by him, I can get up there to the leaders who are now side by side in front of him. Ryan Campbell and Anthony Pelican battle for the race lead. Campbell back to the bottom of Pelican. Pelican trying to hold him off. Anthony Pelican trying to hang on in that number 99 Circle Track Warehouse truck. Desperately trying to hold on for the race win here tonight. Boy, these guys are putting on a show out here. 144 laps complete at Bristol of the scheduled 200 here tonight. .144 of 200 in the books. Pelican, Campbell, Gallaudet, your top three. 145 this time by. .145 of 200 laps complete. Out front is going to be Anthony Pelican. And Anthony's still doing a great job just holding that outside lane, which is really all you've got to do here. You can't really go to the bottom and make anything happen without the truck wanting to come out from under you. So 147 this time by of 200 complete here tonight. Here at Bristol Motor Speedway, 148 on the board. Don't forget, after this race, folks, we're going to have some fun on the channel. There's something coming up that I haven't put on the channel yet. Well, we're going to do it tonight. We're going to have a little bit of fun after this race, as Ryan Campbell and Anthony Pelican out in front. And these guys are putting on a heck of a show here tonight. 150 of the 200 laps complete here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Pelican, Campbell, Gallaudet, your top three, as we're roughly 50 laps to go here tonight. Gardner back here enthralled in a battle with Trey Gallaudet. Gallauget's going to hold that outside lane. Here comes Holder. We've got Holder trying to get back forward, led early on tonight. Has slid back through the pack as well. Gallaudet on the top side. Here comes Holder to the bottom. Brandon Holder down there in the 32. Holder down there in the 32. Here comes that 21 truck. Again to the inside as well. Right now, 154 laps on the board here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway. Pelican out in front. Anthony Pelican leads the way with Ryan Campbell in second. And what a night it has been for Campbell, Pelican, Gardner, all the guys, Holder, Gallaudet. The guys that are out in front in the playoffs, man, proving that they're going to be a hard force to beat. Hey, we got trouble behind them. It's the 21 of Sanchez, or the 21 of Newman and Sanchez. They're getting together, but they'll get it gathered up. Ooh, payback right there from the 21 to the back bumper of Sanchez. He was not too happy. Come back and knocked him on the rear and said, hey, man, I don't appreciate that. And they'll somehow get it gathered up. A little bit of tempers here flying between these two guys. And the 416 of Jeremiah Vincent just right here in the middle of it. Just like, guys, play nice. I don't want to get wrapped up in this. 158 on the board this time by, and tempers starting to flare here at Bristol. Coming to roughly 40 laps to go here at Bristol Motor Speedway tonight. And again, tempers. You got to keep those tempers in check here for the next 40 laps. Pelican out front by 0.8 of a second, not missing anything there. Bit of a battle here between Gardner and Holder. That's going to be for third, and Holder will get that spot, move him to third now. Moving back forward is that 32, but is it going to be a little too late? Holder moving back forward, but I think it's a little too late here. 161 of 200 in the books. And that's what you got to watch out for, man. You're late into the going here at Bristol, and you know you've survived so far. Now you just got to get to the end of this thing. And that's the way they run right now with Pelican out front. So right now, 164 of 200 laps complete here tonight. So we fight through 166 of 200 laps complete, with Anthony Pelican out in front, Ryan Campbell in second, Campbell in P2, Brandon Holder in P3 right now. 167 of 200 laps complete tonight. And right now you see it right there, Brandon Holder, Ryan Campbell going at it. That's the battle for second. Holder will ease on through, and Holder to P2, but Pelican out front right now with a 3.4 second lead, now 3.5 second gap with the race lead right now for Anthony Pelican. And now 169 of 200 laps complete here at Bristol, 170 on the board. And man, oh man, what a night it has been. And it's right now 171 of 200 complete. Pelican out front. .172 complete this time by Pelican out front. Holder in second. Campbell in third. Gardner in fourth. Gardner in fourth right now. Campbell and Gardner hanging on right now. 174 of 200 laps complete tonight. 174 of 200, 175 this time by, and out front Anthony Pelican leads. And you see the gap right there over Brandon Holder in second. What a gap he has coming down to the final stages of this one at Bristol. Holder in P2. Brandon Holder in P2 right now. Anthony Pelican still out front. Nick Gardner still in third. And that's the way they run right now. 177 to 200 laps complete here tonight at Bristol. 177 of 200 laps complete. And it's Brandon Holder, Anthony Pelican out in front of this field. You see the gap right there with Pelican, 4.5 seconds. He's going to come up in the lap. Sanchez here in just a moment. Sanchez is going to come under fire from the 99. He'll work the outside. Give him clear 179. And right now out front, Anthony Pelican trying to cruise his way into victory. And you look at it, 65 on the tank. In theory, I believe they should have enough to make it here at Bristol the last 20 laps. They should. I'm not going to say they do, but I would believe they would have enough to make it to the end here with what is going to be 181 on the board and 20 laps to go for Anthony Pelican in the number 99 machine here at Bristol. He's going to work his way up on the 21 of Michael Newman to put him one lap down. Back to the bottom, possibly. Nope. You'll have to check up here. Right now, everybody hanging on. 118 laps complete. And right now, 17 laps to go here at Bristol Motor Speedway for Anthony Pelican. $16 laps to go. Everybody trying to fight their way through to the end here. 15 laps to go for that driver of that number 99 machine, and behind him Brandon Holder 4.3 seconds back, 3.3 back for Nick Gardner. Ryan Campbell in fourth as well. So Ryan Campbell coming back to a top 5 finish here if he stays where he's at over the next 13 laps here at Bristol. And what a night it has been with 13 laps to go. Now 12 to go this time by. And now with 11 laps to go. Laps to go here at the right. Anthony Pelican up in front. Anthony Pelican leads with 10 laps to go. Brandon Holder 6.8 seconds back with Nick Gardner in third, Ryan Campbell in fourth, Trey Gallaudet in fifth, Michael Newman in sixth. That is your top 6. Devin Sanchez in 7th. Jeremiah Vincent in 8th. Lyle in 9th. And John in 10th. 8 laps to go here from Bristol Motor Speedway. Anthony Pelican right there in the number 99 machine. Holding a good wheel here tonight is that number 99 of Pelican. Smooth run for Anthony Pelican up front, coming to 5 laps to go. 5 away in that Ford F-150 for Anthony Pelican to get a win. And what a way, man, to put a staple on the regular season. Pelican, of course, already in the chase in that number 99. Now on his way to bookending the regular season with a win here at Bristol with just 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go at Bristol Motor Speedway. Pelican out front, 2 to go this time by. Pelican nice and smooth off the corner, 2 laps to go for that number 99 Circle Track Warehouse truck. Down the back straightaway, comes to 3 and 4. He will see the white flag wave one final time here at Bristol Motor Speedway for Anthony Pelican. 1 to go. Pelican off of turn number 2 into 3 and 4. And the checkered flag will wave for Anthony Pelican, giving him the win here at Bristol to end out the regular season. Brandon Holder will come home second. Nick Gardner here in third, assuming he can get down the front straightaway once again. And great finish for our top 3. But Anthony Pelican and that number 99 machine getting her done here tonight. as the trucks slow down here at the end of 200 laps here tonight. And what fun it was all evening long. Let's get ready to go talk to him. The driver of that 99. Pelican coming through with a good win here tonight. Let's talk to him. Hey, Mr. Pelican, you get a copy on me, buddy? Alrighty, man. 84 laps led here tonight. Pretty much a one-lane racetrack up by the wall, man. You're going to come out of here in the regular season with a win here at Bristol. Well, man, it's going to give you some momentum going into next week to Talladega for the first round of the playoffs, bud. 10-4, and I'll tell you what, with the field of trucks we got going into this playoffs, it's going to be a hard-fought battle going forward, buddy. Ten four, man. Well, good job here in Tennessee on the win, man. We will see you when we go to Alabama next week. Anybody you'd like to thank? Yeah, and four, man. Well, congratulations on the win here at Bristol Motor Speedway, Mr. Anthony Pelican. See you, buddy. All right, let's get Mr. Nick Gardner up here. And Nick Gardner there in the 27. Hey, Nick, it's Matt up here in the booth. You get a copy? Alrighty, man. Well, you said earlier on you just wanted to be smooth here tonight. You come out of here with a good top 3 run. Great way going into the playoffs to have some momentum behind you, buddy. Alrighty, man. Well, we'll see you in Alabama, buddy. Anybody you'd like to thank? Alrighty, man. Well, see you in Alabama, buddy. Good luck. Alrighty, guys. That's going to about do it. No big changes. The way the playoffs were set when they come in, pretty much is the way they're going to be when they leave, unless the admins decide to do something or something changes. But that should be just about the way it sets. The only change would be Jeremiah Vincent should move into the top 10. So your final 10 unofficially would be Anthony Dainta, but he is not. Brandon Holder, Jordan Kasky, Anthony Pelican, Ruben Phillips, Ryan Campbell, Alexander Pelican, Nick Gardner, and Trey Gallaudet. So, here we go. We will see you next week in Alabama. Until then, everyone.